10 to talk to us about how the Pride Festival in Youngstown was over the weekend. We talked to Tim last week. He came in. So I'm interested to see how that was for him, see if there was any protests, and then Joe will be back. We had Tim Bortner in, co-chair of the Youngstown Pride Festival, and that festival happened over the weekend, and I asked him when he was in to call us today and let us know how it turned out. We have him on the line. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, DeLuca. How's it going?
It's going well. Was the weekend a huge success like you guys had planned?
Yeah, Saturday was. Friday was a little dreary with the weather. We actually didn't do very well.
Yeah, it's a tough weekend for outside events. It really was, considering it's been raining for the past 4 days. But you had told me before we went on the air that there was some interesting stuff that had happened over the weekend. I'm curious.
Well, we actually had some protesters, like we thought. Not very many. We had about 3. But I mean, they still caused a little bit of ruckus with some people. We had some people walking through the festival, giving out religious brochures and stuff. My car and a bunch of the volunteers' cars had religious apparel stuck in the doors. And there were some quite interesting people.
Where were the protesters set up at? Because you guys had, everything was set up at, Federal Plaza down there in downtown Youngstown. Where were the protesters?
The ones that actually had signs, they were actually outside of the fence. They weren't able to come in, but the people that were passing out the information inside, they actually paid to get in. And then they started passing out information. So they just looked like average citizens just walking into the festival when they came to the gate.
That's funny. So there must be like a budget in these religious organizations for entry fees. We got to pay to get them in. Please give this Sunday. Well, that's good, though, that you guys had, and I noticed from Facebook pictures you had the Youngstown State Penguin come down and hang out for a little bit.
Yes, a good friend of mine actually dressed up in it and walked around most of Saturday. It was very nice to see that YSU had a good presence. That was one of my actual goals. I go to YSU, and I actually wanted YSU to have a huge presence there. As being a person in the LGBT community, it's good to know that my campus supports me. And to see them there, that was very good, and it made me feel very, very good.
That's very progressive-minded of the university, too, and it's a shame that more people don't think that way. Did you have, city officials come down? And
personally, not that I noticed. I was really not near the stage very much. I was moving around so much that I wasn't able to actually enjoy the festival itself.
Well, we're happy that you guys had, even though the weather kind of sucked, at least Saturday was good for you, and now it's all done, at least for this year. So
we're getting ready for next year, actually. We're already thinking up ideas and got the dates set, and we're ready to go.
Well, you know what? We'll be there for you next year. Maybe we can come down and set up for you, too.
That'd be perfect. I hope you can.
All right, Tim. Well, we appreciate the time today.
Real fast, I would like to thank all the volunteers and everybody that did help out. Angels for Animals did a big part and helped us. Equality Ohio, the Human Rights Campaign, and, of course, YSU. And, like I said, all the volunteers that came out and helped us wouldn't have been able to pull it off without them. And, of course, you, DeLuca, thank you for allowing us to come onto the radio.
Not a problem, brother. We're here for the community, and we feel your cause, man.
Thank you so much.
All right. That's Tim. It sucks. I felt bad for him because I saw some of the pictures on Friday, and I'm like, man, nobody's going to want to go down there because it's rainy and nasty.